Hey guys, welcome back again. Here we go with another episode of Harmony and Chaos, finally. And I gotta apologize, guys, for that, for when I said I was going to do another episode a few weeks back, but fortunately I had an emergency family trouble, so I had to immediately leave, so I couldn't tell you guys what was going on. But I'm back again, and here we go again with another episode. And like I said, we'll see what happens now with the Hedgehog, with Sonic and the others after Soren died. So let's stop beating around the bush and get started, shall we? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, start.
4 days after Soren's death, Havens Point Cemetery. Soren's memorial service. Dearly beloved, every pony is gathered here today to say goodbye to one of our great city's heroes, Soren. He was a beacon of generosity, always giving back to our city, and being a role model for all young Pegasus ponies aspiring to one day follow in his footsteps. He was committed as a Wonderbolt to help keep not only Havens Point safe, but all of Equestria as well. Soren, from the time he was a young colt, was always brave. He loved adventure. Soren kept true to himself the entire time he fought through his pan disease. Despite immense pain and suffering, Soren continued to serve Equestria bravely as a Wonderbolt up until his death. Remember this pony for the brave hero he was. At this time, I would like to ask all of you to pray for Soren for the forgiveness of his sins. Goodbye, Soren. May you rest in peace now, my friend. At this time, we would like to invite all of you to come up and say your final goodbyes to Soren. Friends of Soren went up and said their goodbyes first. Sonic was rubbing Rainbow Dash's shoulder for comfort. Rainbow Dash responded by laying her head on his shoulder.
Rainbow.
The Harnessers of Harmony all went up together and said goodbye to Soren. Princess Twilight Sparkle apologized to Soren for being so harsh with him the last time they spoke, a month and a half prior, at the emergency meeting. The gathering was growing thin, and Soren's closest friends, brothers and sisters in arms, the Wonderbolts, were up paying their last respects to Soren. Commander Spitfire and Blaze at Soren's casket. You know, I've always admired your courage and the dedication you had to our team. You were the pure definition of what a Wonderbolt should be.
Yeah,
I'm glad your fight is over.
Again.
Rest in peace, my friend. Commander Spitfire puts Soren's pin-on wings into the casket. She breaks down. At ease, Bolt. Commander Spitfire salutes Soren and walks away crying. Blaze is now staring down at Soren, one of her closest friends. I don't know what I'm going to do now, Soren. Ever since we were kids, you were always my wingmate. As long as we've been Wonderbolts, no pony has my back like you did. I don't know if I'll ever be at ease seeing some Pegasus else on my right wing. I'm happy you were able to tell Dash the truth before he passed. Had you not, I'm not sure she'd be as in control as she is right now. Crying, puts her hoof on his chest. You were a true friend, and you always protected me. I was honored to be the one who took care of you when you needed me to. You were like my big brother, and I miss you. And I love you, Soren. Enjoy paradise, and feel free to check in on me from time to time. Goodbye, Soren. Blaze pulls it together and salutes Soren. Blaze walks away and joins the rest of the Wonderbolts. Sonic goes up to see Soren. I know I didn't know you very long, but I know how much it meant to Rainbow Dash. I want you to rest easy because I intend to keep true to the promise I made you in the hospital last week. I will take care of Rainbow Dash, for both of us. You can count on it. Sonic bows his head and walks away. Rainbow Dash hugs her former in-laws as she makes her way up to see Soren one last time. Rainbow Dash already crying. I will never forget the first thing you ever said to me. I was the new recruit, and you decided to hit on me by lifting up my tail and saying, I was just curious to see if there was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You always thought I was offended by that, but in reality, I thought it was like you, totally cute. It didn't take long for us to become friends, And before we knew it, we had one hell of a love story. Soren, I want you to know I never, not once, regretted being your wife. I wish so badly the last 6 months would have been different. I wish you hadn't pushed me into divorcing you. It was my vow to take care of you, and you took it away from me. I understand why you did it, and I've forgiven you for all the pain your lives have done. I want you to know I won't remember you for the pain. I will love and cherish every wonderful moment we ever had together, like this one. Rainbow Dash puts the photo of her and Soren getting married into his casket. This photo was the greatest moment we ever had together. I wanted you to have it forever, to cherish it like I do. I love you, Soren, until we meet again. Rainbow Dash kisses Soren's forehead and collapses over his casket, crying.
Oh, Rainbow. I'm so sorry. Poor Rainbow. Here we go.
Pony
Next episode.
Manic is at DJ Pony Radio. So, Manic the Hedgehog, you want to be a rock star, huh? Alright, kid, let's see what you got. Manic sits at DJ Pony's drum set. He pulls out his lucky drumsticks and begins to hammer out an unbelievable drum solo. As Manic is playing, DJ Pony starts smiling and banging her head to Manic's beat. Next, Manic starts pulling out his trick moves by twirling his sticks on his fingers, and then finishes with an astounding finale.
Sorry, guys.
The finale is so astounding that Manic's right hip begins to glow with a green light, symbolizing that he may have a cutie mark. DJ Pony gasps as she is in shock that a hedgehog could have a cutie mark. She gives Manic a standing ovation. DJ Pony takes off her sunglasses. DJ Pony still with a shocked look on her face. Well, I went a little crazy with that tryout. I put everything I had into this. I know you did. I've never seen anything like this in my whole musical career. Manic, you're a one-of-a-kind talent. How is it possible that you have a cutie mark?
Oh boy.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I remember this one.
While you were playing your finale, your right hip was glowing. Oh yeah, that's happened since I was like 10 years old. Every time I become one with the drum set, my hip glows. It just kind of happened one day. You mentioned something about a cutie mark? Yeah, dude. A cutie mark is something only us ponies have. It symbolizes a pony's special talent and glows when a pony is using that talent with every piece of their soul. That's how I knew you put it all on the line with this tryout today. I'm in shock, Manic, and I'm sorry if I'm making you feel uncomfortable, but I always thought only ponies could have cutie marks. Anyway, with what I just witnessed, I know now that I found a very special drummer. Congratulations, Manic. You've made the DJ Pony band. Shut up. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Manic, I don't know what I just witnessed, but it was something special. I'm beyond honored to have you be a member of my band. Just out of curiosity, what does your cutie mark look like? As you can see, mine is a vinyl record with blue flames around it. 2 drumsticks crossed over each other with a crown over the top of it. Here, I'll show you. It's under my fur. Manic shows DJ Pony his cutie mark. Yeah, that's indeed a cutie mark. I don't know how it's possible. I mean, Equestria has griffins, donkeys, and zebras living here, and none of them ever received a cutie mark. Manic shrugs it off. Maybe it's true after all what you said about me being special. Fluttershy's cottage. Silver knocks on the door. Tails answers, "Oh, hey, what's up, Silver?" Silver hugs Tails. "Nice to see you again, Tails. Is Amy here?" "Yeah, come on in. She's watching television." Silver enters. "Hey, Silver, what brings you here this afternoon?" I wanted to stop by and check on you. I know you just had your heart broken by Sonic at the gala, and let's be honest, my night at the gala wasn't much fun either. So I figured maybe I could come by and help you feel better. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Silver.
Oh
I heard
boy.
this town has a beach, and I know how much you love going to the beach, so I thought maybe you and I could go together and just reconnect since it's been like 6 months since we've last seen each other.
Sounds good.
Do you two need some privacy? I could go out for a while if you need me to, Amy. No, that's okay, Tails. Silver and I are going to go to the beach. Let me go and put on my bathing suit and we'll take off. I'm really excited now. Thanks for this wonderful surprise, Silver. Thank goodness Cream is into fashion now. She made me some clothes and a brand new two-piece bathing suit. Amy rushes upstairs to her room to change. It's nice to see what you're doing for Amy. It definitely will help her cheer up. Well, with Sonic finally out of my way, I have a chance to finally enhance my relationship with Amy. I've had some feelings for her ever since the first time we met. There's always been this attraction between Amy and myself, but with Amy still being in love with Sonic, prevented either one of us to explore a possible relationship with each other. I see. I hope it all works out for both of you. I never knew you liked Amy like that, Silver. You know, Tails,
Oh,
when I
this
first
is really
arrived here
good.
in
Goes
Washington
up
2
to
weeks ago, I had
the
the
times I've
opportunity to
seen
tell
it.
Sonic where to find you and Amy, but I chose not to tell Sonic the truth because I was afraid he'd end things with Rainbow Dash to once again be with Amy. You have no idea just how happy I am Sonic has moved on from her. I hope there's still that spark between us. Amy walks downstairs in a yellow two-piece bikini and a towel wrapped around her waist. Amy throws on a pair of flip-flops. I'm ready to go, Silver, if you are. Tails, I'll see you later. I couldn't be more ready, Amy. Tails opens the door as Silver and Amy head for the beach. Have fun, you two, and make sure she's home by sunset. Amy's real luncheon. The Harnessers of Harmony's table. Rainbow Dash, I want to once again extend my condolences for your loss. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks, Twilight. I should be okay. I have Sonic to help comfort me, and I have a class to start teaching next week, so I'll be pretty well distracted. I'm just glad I got a chance to say goodbye, and Soren told me the truth about everything. Just remember, we are all here for you, Rainbow Dash, if you need us. I will. Thanks, everybody. I know given the circumstances of this week, this may not be a great time to mention this, but I'm throwing Rouge a going away party tomorrow night if any pony is interested in attending.
Hmm.
Count me and Knuckles in, Twilight. Sounds like fun. I'm down. How about you, Sonic? Yeah, if it's a party for Rouge, I'm definitely going. Although I'm not particularly fond of Rouge, I'll attend her going away party. It's a party, so Manic and I will definitely be there. I'll attend as well, Twilight. I'll ask Tails and Amy if they also want to attend. Thanks, every pony. I know Rouge is going to love the surprise party. Don't worry about bringing anything. I'm having the Irish pony cater this event. Spike, darling, I'm staying here in Havens Point overnight. Would you like to stay the night with me? It's just, I've been so busy lately. I feel like this would be a terrific opportunity to catch up with you a bit. Yeah, I'll definitely join you tonight. I have a lot of things I've been needing to get off my chest about the whole Silver situation. Unless you need me to help you set up for Rouge's party, Twilight. No, Spike, I should be fine. You and Rarity do need some time to talk about your relationship. Thanks, Twilight.
All this is
How's it going, Diego?
still all the time. All the things that he has done with all these episodes are really great. He does it. He does it
Soren's mother walks over to the table.
spotless.
Soren's mom.
He does it. He does it
See you, Rainbow
justice.
Dash. I've missed you so much. Rainbow Dash gets up and hugs her. I've missed you and the rest of the family too. Rainbow, can I steal you for a minute? I have something I'd like to tell you in private. Absolutely. Excuse me, every pony. Rainbow Dash gets up from lunch and follows her ex-mother-in-law out to the lobby. I am so shocked that you came today, but I'm glad that you're here. I want to apologize for the way Soren hurt you. His actions not only disgusted me, but it disgraced our entire family, and I personally want you to know how sorry I am. How much do you really know about what happened between Soren and I? The only reason I asked this question is because up until 5 days ago, I didn't even know what really happened. I'm talking about my son's infidelity. You see, that's just it, Mom. Soren never had an affair. In a nutshell, this is what really happened. Soren found out he had Pegasus anti-nervous disease. Soren decided that he didn't want me around taking care of him as this disease ran its course. So he decided to pay a pony by the name of Tundra to kiss him as I walked into the diner. The affair was staged, so I filed for divorce, never knowing about Soren's illness. I didn't know he had pan disease until Saturday, while we were at the gala. I asked him what I did wrong for him to have an affair, and that's when his guilt kicked in, and he told me everything. Why would he do this to you? I did not teach Soren to be a liar. He wanted to spare me the agony of watching the disease incapacitate him. Soren and I were about to start our family when he found out he had pan disease. If I would have gotten pregnant, Soren would have died never knowing his children, and I would be a widow expecting a child. That's why he did it. Rainbow Dash begins to cry. Soren's mom embraces Rainbow Dash. Oh,
Please
Dash,
don't
I'm
cry,
so
Rainbow.
sorry. I wish things could have been different. I want you to know I've always been proud to have you as a daughter-in-law. Thank you. Ponyville Beach. This has been the best day I've had in a month. Thanks for getting me out of my rut, Silver. This is such a perfect day. I haven't had many good days here either, Amy. I'm overjoyed to be spending this afternoon with you. I'm really happy we did this. I wanted to thank you for talking some sense into me while we were at the gala. You were right. Sonic and I are over, and I have to accept it and move on. I know it can't be easy for you to admit that. You two have had a long history together, but in the end, it's better this way. It's definitely not easy getting over Sonic. What makes it even harder, Silver, is that I'm the one who screwed it all up. I guess you're right about it being better this way. It really hurts when Sonic said he's been forcing feelings for me the last 7 years. I realize now just how much time I wasted. Look at it from this perspective, Amy. You have nothing but the future ahead of you now. I couldn't agree more. I've been so caught up in Sonic over the years that I've missed what's been in front of me the last 2 years. Silver, I wanted so badly to tell you this, but I was always so afraid to because you'd always leave and go back to your time in the future. Well, you won't have to worry about me ever leaving again. With Mobius being destroyed, I have no way of returning to the future. So I'm stuck here.
True.
Don't take this the wrong way, Silver, but I'm happy you're not leaving again. It always made me sad when you leave because I wanted to tell you that I was falling in love with you. I was always so scared to tell you because you'd always leave. And I was always holding on to that hope that Sonic and I would eventually rekindle the love we had before I cheated on him with Shadow. I wish you would have told me, Amy. I would have stayed with you, or you could have gone to the future with me. In fact, you were the reason I kept on returning to your dimension. Truth be told, I was in love with you as well, and I never thought of telling you because I always felt that Sonic had a hold on you that I could never break. Who would have thought this was how the truth would come out? How should we go about this, Silver? I'm not ready to jump into a relationship full force yet. Don't get me wrong, though. I've always been interested in you. It's just we've been through so many big changes lately, I just need some time to take a breath and catch up. For me, I already know what I want. The only fact I know about the future now is that I want you in mine. If you need time to collect your thoughts and feelings, I completely understand. Silver takes off his boots and gloves. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to go swimming. Silver extends his hand to Amy. Amy takes Silver's hand as they stare at each other. Silver stands up and helps Amy to her feet. Amy kisses Silver gently. Thank you for such a lovely afternoon, Silver. Now come on, let's go jump in the lake. Amy and Silver enter the water. Amy and Silver continue to catch up and talk about their adventures on Mobius while enjoying their swim. In the meantime, at Twilight's castle, Shadow had just finished cooking dinner. Shadow had a secret passion for cooking, and on this evening he was about to relive his past because he'd be sharing
Well,
dinner
well,
with
well.
Rouge alone.
What
Rouge
do
and
you
Shadow had
know?
a very lust-filled romance on Mobius. In fact, that relationship hasn't officially ended yet. Shadow turned to Rouge for comfort, having thought that Starlight Glimmer was murdered by Eggman. Eventually, Shadow and Rouge's friendship turned into a romance. Rouge secretly always hoped Shadow would propose to her, but he never did. Twilight's castle. Rouge enters the kitchen. Do you need any help? No, Rouge, go ahead and take a seat. I have no idea what Silver is, but it looks like it's going to just be you and me eating alone tonight. It smells wonderful. No surprise, you were always one heck of a cook. This is bringing back some great memories, though.
I still cannot believe that he made Rouge like tomboyish.
Shadow enters the dining room with 2 plates of food. He sets one down in front of Rouge. Your favorite, lemon salted chicken with my wine sweet and sour sauce, and a double baked potato. I'll be back with some champagne. Shadow, we really shouldn't be doing this. This is really starting to bring back deja vu. This could end very badly. Shadow re-enters. He pours some champagne and sits down. Trust me, I had no intentions of being just us for dinner tonight. Just relax and let's enjoy each other's company, shall we? I don't know if I can, Shadow. Let's be honest. For the past month and a half, I've done nothing but take a back seat. All the while biting my tongue, having had to watch you and Starlight rekindle your love for each other. I was there for you emotionally.
Oh dear.
I was there for you emotionally when you thought Eggman killed her. And I've stuck by your side every day since. Just answer me this question. Was I ever more than just a friend with benefits
Camera
to
fell.
you? Rouge eats a piece of chicken. Delicious, by the way. Of course you're more than just a friend with benefits. Talk is cheap, Shadow. Prove it. Dump Starlight and be with me. I can't, Rouge. I can't, Rouge. I love her more than anything in this entire universe. Now I'm sorry if our relationship had to end. The last thing I ever wanted was to break your heart. Rouge shakes her head. Boy, I'm such a dingbat. I honestly thought you had feelings for me after all these years. So in reality, I really was just a friend with benefits. I didn't plan this, Rouge. I thought Starlight was dead, and I turned to you for comfort. I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a moment that I didn't consider asking you to marry me. When we came to this planet and Starlight got off that train, I was in shock. In that moment, all the love I had for her came rushing back. Exactly. You never once thought of telling her that you had moved on with me. What is it with her that I didn't give you?
Oh boy.
She saved my life, Rouge. If she hadn't used her magic to heal me, I would have died. The reality is, I would have married Starlight on Mobius had she not disappeared to escape Eggman. Oh, so because I didn't save her life, I'm not good enough. Starlight at any moment could have returned to be with you, and she didn't. Have you ever thought of asking yourself why? I was the one who was there for you after she vanished. I honestly thought when we arrived here I would find you and we'd still be together. I've always chose lust over love, but with you I finally chose love. That's right, Shadow. I have no idea why I'm making a fool of myself, but to hell with it. I love you, Shadow. I want to be your wife, and I don't give a crap about that stupid little pony Starlight Glimmer and how you feel about her. The choice is yours, Shadow. Rouge excuses herself from dinner. Shadow chases after her. Rouge, you know very well I love you. I may never have said it to you, but those feelings were and are still there. I'm being honest now. Please, sit down and finish your meal. Fine. Shadow sits again. Shadow holds Rouge's hand. I'm very sorry for breaking your heart, but I love Starlight with all the love I have in me. I can't leave her. If not for Starlight, I'd still be evil looking for Eggman. She saved my life and my soul when she healed me from the brink of death. Rouge, you deserve honesty from me. I do love you, and yes, you have been a wonderful friend, but that's where it ends. I'm sorry. Well, at least I have my closure now. It's probably for the best anyway, considering I'll be leaving in 2 days to join the Wonderbolts. I'll always love you, Shadow. They continue eating dinner. Rouge and Shadow, despite Rouge's heartache, finish their dinner together. Despite her calm demeanor, Rouge was completely heartbroken over the official breakup of her and Shadow. Rouge, even after Shadow breaking her heart, still has never cried in her life. The Harnessers of Harmony had just now returned to Ponyville following Soren's memorial service. Sonic and Rainbow Dash returned to Ponyville a few hours prior, thanks to flying in the X-Tornado. The sun was setting in Ponyville for the evening. Silver and Amy are crossing the bridge that crosses over a river just in front of Fluttershy's cottage. The two are holding hands, smiling, and laughing as they arrive at Fluttershy's cottage. Amy smiling. Silver, I had a fantastic day today. Thank you for thinking of me. Amy hugs Silver. Me too. Probably my favorite day of being on this planet. I'm probably going to have to get a job, so the next time we go out for the day, I can at least buy you a dinner. That doesn't matter to me. I'm just really excited I got the chance to spend the day with you, Silver. It was nice to finally open up and tell you about the feelings I've had for you. I'm sorry for not addressing them sooner. You always made me feel good, and you were there as a friend whenever I needed you. I won't lie to you when I say it was difficult having feelings for you the last year. I always wanted to tell you how amazing you are and beautiful. I never felt like I had a chance because I knew how much you want to do, but now everything feels like it's the right time. It is the right time, Silver. Seeing Sonic with Rainbow Dash at the gala last weekend really was an aha moment for me. The way they look at each other, the way their faces light up when they smile at one another, and yes, even their kisses were very clear to me that Sonic and Rainbow Dash are in love. You were right, Silver, at the gala when you told me it was time to pick myself up and move on. I want to move on with my life, with you in it. I don't want to be stuck in this dimension forever without you. Are you sure this is what you want? Yes. Amy and Silver share an intimate kiss. Fluttershy arrives, landing gently from flight on her front lawn. Amy and Silver stop kissing. I'm so sorry for interrupting your kiss. It's okay. So how did your trip go? It was fine, considering it was a funeral. It's been such a long day. I'm exhausted. I'm probably going to make a salad, heat up a bath, and just go to bed tonight. By the looks of you two, I'd say you guys had a really fun time at the beach. Yeah, we really did. I'm glad to hear it. Amy, Twilight is throwing Rouge a going away party tomorrow night. If you're interested, you can go with me. I'm not sure. Rouge and I really don't like each other much. Well, I'm going to be there, considering it's the place I call home, at least for another month. Another reason I'll need to find a job. I'll have to find my own place. If you're going to attend, Silver, then so will I. Count me in, Fluttershy. Great. Twilight told me about how she evicted all of you from her castle, so if you need a place to stay, Silver, I guess you can move in here. That's very kind of you, Fluttershy. I'll need some time to think it over. I don't want to impose, and you already have Amy and Tails living with you. Oh my. I should probably head inside before I pass out on my lawn. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Good night, Fluttershy. Thank you for the offer of you opening your home to me. It really is a wonderful gesture. I'm happy to do it, Silver. Fluttershy enters the cottage and closes the door behind her. Tails is asleep on the couch.
What? Tails?
Fluttershy covers Tails with the blanket and sugar cube corner. Pinkie Pie enters the bakery. Hey, Pinkie, you're back. Wasn't expecting to see you until tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a very long day. Do you know if Manic's home? I saw him about an hour ago going into your apartment. He has some big news to tell you. I baked you a shepherd's pie for dinner. It's been cooling in the kitchen for about an hour. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Cake. You didn't have to go through all that trouble. Oh, nonsense, Pinkie. I know how much you love shepherd's pie, so I made you and Manic one. Mrs. Cake cleaning out the bakery case. And here, take a couple of donuts with you for dessert, Pinkie. Thank you for all this yummy food. Not to worry, Mrs. Cake. I'll open up the bakery shop tomorrow morning. Pinkie walks into the back room of the bakery and opens the door that leads to her apartment. Hey, Pinkie. Here, let me give you a hand. Manic takes the shepherd's pie. Oh, wow. What's all this? Whatever this pie thing is, it smells muy delicioso.
What?
Manic, you're such a nut. It's called shepherd's pie, and it's very muy delicioso. Mrs. K baked it for us. She also gave us donuts for dessert. So how did your audition go with DJ Pool 3 this morning? Pinkie Pie grabs a couple of plates and utensils for the shepherd's pie. It went great. I definitely put everything I had into that audition, so much so that my hip began glowing. Wait, what? Pinky, there's something I need to show you, but promise me you won't tell anyone, especially your friends, about this. I not only promise, but I pinky promise. And no pony breaks a pinky promise, Manic. It's not anything bad, is it? Manic moves his fur around on his right hip. Go ahead and see for yourself. Pinkie Pie examines his cutie mark.
And now we continue to wait.
Manic, this is unbelievable. You have a cutie mark. That's what DJ Pole 3 said when she saw it. I was hammering out a monster drum solo during my audition when my cutie mark, I guess, started to glow. DJ Pole 3 loved the audition and the cutie mark. In other words, I made the band. Congratulations, Manic, on making the band. I'm really happy for you. Manic, this cutie mark is a really big deal. We should tell Twilight about it tomorrow night at Rouge's party. No, Pinky, I really don't want anyone to know about it. I had this thing since I was like 10, and I always got picked on because of it. Manic, I'm sorry you were picked on. I'm sure being the only hedgehog on Mobius with a cutie mark could not have been easy. But having a cutie mark here in Equestria is something that is celebrated. A cutie mark symbolizes what makes a pony special. Manic, you being a drummer is what makes you special. DJ Pool 3 realized this when she saw your hip glow. What I don't understand, Manic, is how you even have a cutie mark to begin with. I mean, for this to even be possible, you'd have to be part pony.
And that's where we're gonna skip. Okay, guys? I'll be right back. Alright? So, let me get off here and I'll get part 2 started.